Most often they will do what they feel like in the moment, rather than what is good for them in the long run, chalking it up to experience or blaming someone else if things don't turn out well. Performers do quite well when life is easy for them, and they don't let themselves get too caught up in what they call sticky situations. Their tolerance for anxiety is the lowest of all the types, and they will avoid worries and troubles by ignoring the unhappiness of a situation as long as possible. If forced to endure a tense, complicated situation, they will not make waves or put up a show of resistance. They will let themselves appear outwardly concerned, and then go their own way to do what they enjoy. ESFPs are the most generous of all the types, and second only to the ISFPs in kindness. They haven't a mean or stingy bone in their body. What's theirs is yours, and they seem to have little idea of saving or conserving. These artisans view life as an eternal cornucopia from which flows an endless supply of pleasures that require no effort on their part to create or to ensure. Essentially communal in outlook, they give what they have to one and all, without exception of reward, without an expectation of reward, just as they love freely and without expecting anything in return. Performers are emotionally expressive and affectionate people, virtually unable to hide their feelings or hold their tongue. With their emotions so close to the surface, their heart forever on their sleeve, they tend to fall in love easily, impetuously, and always as if for the first time. Intent on pleasing everybody, performers can appear fickle, even promiscuous to other types, when in truth they are simply, and rather innocently, sharing with others from the bounty of life. Although they are often popular with their classmates because of their good-hearted clowning and cutting up, performers are not deeply interested in school or scholastic pursuits, caring little about preparation, schedules, and grades. Unlike the ISTPs, ESFPs are not usually hostile to their teachers and will go along with the classroom agenda in a friendly way, though the work they hand in rarely shows the kind of effort the teacher hopes for. Performers put up with school finding fun where they can, in sports, in music, in the school play, and especially in fooling around with their friends. But as with all the artisans, the traditional school is largely a waste of time for performers. They want knowledge only so that they can do practical things in the here and now. In the matter of career, ESFPs enjoy entertaining people, and are thus drawn to the performing arts, thriving on the excitement of being on stage in the limelight. But even in less glamorous pursuits, they prefer active people jobs over solitary technical occupations, and thus they avoid science and engineering and gravitate toward business, where they are apt at selling and engineering, particularly at selling tangible goods. Performers can be extremely effective real estate agents, for example, because they are continuously and effortlessly scanning both clients and listings, gathering information to help them fit people to properties. These artisans love working with people and are outstanding at public relations. Their sociability and adaptability making them easy to get along with and fun to be around. They can be effective teachers, especially at the elementary level, and are also good at working with people in crisis, a talent which often leads them into social work, where they are very sensitive to the pain and suffering of others, particularly small children. ESFPs are childlike themselves, and perhaps this is why they seem so finely attuned to children's feelings. Performers, sociable and outspoken artisans, make exciting and entertaining, though somewhat unpredictable, mates and parents, which may give their families a good deal of anxiety. They love to spend money on fun things, like clothes, jewelry, sports cars, vacation trips, and so on, and they will impulsively use up their credit card limits and more, without giving much thought to family necessities. ESFPs are happiest when their home is filled with people all having a good time, led by the ESFP who weaves his or her way through the party, welcoming, teasing, laughing. In such a generally festive atmosphere, family problems will not be allowed to make their appearance. Performers prefer to walk by the graveyard whistling, often refusing to recognize their mate's dissatisfaction or their child's need for stability. Performers make warm, generous, loving friends to their mates and children, but should not be expected to take these relationships much more seriously.